Hello my loves, how are we doing today? I have had a crazy, I don't know, I guess it's been probably a month since I've posted, and you may not see this till February, and it is January 14th. So yeah, I decided to take most of December off because of the holidays and this, that, and the other. I have worked behind the scenes, mostly on the other channel. Then, New Year's Eve, I come down with the flu. Woohoo! Woo! So, in the past 3 months, I've had COVID and the flu. And right now, I have an ear infection, a sinus infection. I went on antibiotics yesterday, but I have to go work the other job today. And I thought, well, we can do a wear test on Too Faced. Or, I don't know why I picked Too Faced, but I did. I do not have a brow pencil for Too Faced. So, yeah, I've already got my brows on. But I think I have a full face of everything else. So yeah, my skin is a little dry, sensitive, all that stuff from the medication, but we're going to make it work. I'm actually going to put a face on today. Probably, in fact, definitely the first time since New Year's Eve. I am actually putting makeup on for the first time in 2 weeks. I haven't walked upstairs until yesterday. That's how sick I've been. So yeah. Woohoo! So, we're going to get started. I have 2 primers. I have the 3-in-1 setting spray, which I love. Well, it's a primer and a setting spray. I like this as a setting spray. I don't know why I don't reach for this more. I've had it a long time. It's got a beautiful mist on it. But when I'm priming, I like to set for this. So, it's the Hangover RX Proactive, Nourishing, Replenishing Face Primer, and I need the moisturization today. I'm probably still going to go in with a pore filling primer on top of this because, yeah, I'm extra. And yeah, don't look at the jaggedy nails. I have not got there yet. I meant to do it before this video and I didn't get to. And I'm running out of time. As you've seen, it is like after 12. I'll have to be at work at 3. And I don't know if I'll get my nails done today or not. So yeah, that's where I am. I also do not have a primer, an eye primer from Too Faced. I don't even know if they make one. I imagine they do, but I haven't seen it. So yeah, how have y'all been? How was your holiday? Put down below. I have like I said, I've been sick. I felt really good this past Saturday. I went to work. I went shopping a little bit. We have a new store. It's called a Pop Shelf. Pop Shelf? Love it. Love it. I went there. And then I went to the rodeo. Your girl went to the rodeo. Woohoo! And it was fun. Clara wants it, Clara, my granddaughter, is really into, this is not a chit chat, get ready with me, but apparently I'm going to talk all the way through. Clara is big into horses. And there are no horses at the rodeo, but she's talking about doing mutton. Mutton? It's like riding sheep and they buck like the bulls and stuff do. I don't know what it's called. And it was interesting. I think she'll love it. I wasn't liking it too much, to be honest with you. I mean, I think it's exciting. I thought it was a great experience. I would definitely go again and watch. But, whew, there were like 8-year-olds on bulls. I guess they were bulls, cows, whatever. I'm not there yet. They get thrown off and I was so scared they were going to get hurt. Oh my gosh. I was like, I don't like this. Those poor little kids. But Claire wants to do it, so she's going to be my little daredevil. Her and her brother both, I think. So, we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing. So then Sunday, I thought, well, by the time I left the rodeo, I wasn't feeling good. And I was thinking it was the dust being kicked up and just allergies, whatever. Sunday, I did not get out of my pajamas. That was not a good day. I went looking. I thought I had a lot of Too Faced palettes. But apparently, this is the only one I have. And I've used this. This was like one of the first videos I ever did. I used this palette. So, we're going to do it again. It's got some really pretty colors. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm wearing red to work today. I usually like that gold and the green. But I think I want a more neutral look today. Yeah, y'all are going to see me just do a plain Jane look, I think. I am going to pop that Rolling in Dough. I'm just going to pop that all over that. I don't know why, but that's what I'm going to do, because just kind of set that Painterly paint pot down. So yeah, then Monday I felt okay. I kept the kids and we had fun, but I still felt crappy. And then Tuesday, the ear infection kicked in. Yeah, not fun. Not fun. No, I say Tuesday. Tuesday was the day I felt good. And I gutted the whole house. I cleaned the whole house. And I had a blast. And then Wednesday, I woke up with the ear infection. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. One day I feel great, and the next day I feel awful. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Now I am going in with So Bougie. And I'm just going to kind of run that through the crease. I've used all these products I've had for a really long time. So I've used all of this before. I really can't say that I don't like anything. I think I like it all. The foundation I'm going to use today is one I use a lot. The, whatchamacallit, the bronzer, all of it I've used for years. This foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way, this is like one of my, look how janky that is. This is like one of my holy grails. I always have that. I've probably bought 10 bottles of it. I have different shades of it. It's one of the few foundations I have different shades of. There's only a couple I do that with. So yeah. I think y'all will learn a lot about Too Faced today. And I really haven't seen them come out with anything lately that's like mind-blowing. None of this is new products. This is all products that have been out for a long time. But I like them. And this smells like chocolate. So can't lose on that. I mean, something smells like chocolate. Oh, my ear. It's like if I put pressure right here, my ear actually feels better. It's the weirdest thing. I have never, and I'm not in camera, am I? I keep going down. You guys can't see that. All right, let's readjust. Okay, that's better. See, I'm trying not to look at the monitor over there, so you might have to yell at me if I'm doing something wrong. So, hey, Kelly, next time, don't do that. And I know it looks like I'm just blending and blending and blending, and I am, because I want this to be real soft, real natural looking. And it's got like this one little spot here that does not want to cooperate with me, which is probably user error. Now I'm going to go, I'm trying to use colors I don't normally use in this palette. So now I'm going to go in Cocoa Truffle. And I'm just going to do like the outer. Yeah. But I really want to know, how is your holidays? What is a tradition that you do on the holidays? Ray and I always go to his parents on Christmas Eve. And then we get up Christmas morning and we go to Sammy's. And we spend the day at Sammy's. My parents stay at Sammy's. So they usually stay with me a couple days during that week, and then for Christmas they'll go to Sam's. So that's what we do. New Year's Eve, we don't have a New Year's Eve tradition. We used to go to his parents. Back in the day, his parents always did a celebration on New Year's Eve. And my cousin, Corey, does a New Year's Eve party in Pennsylvania. In case you don't know, I'm in North Carolina. So, it's a drive. But I really want to go. One of these years, I'll get up there. It's just not worked out. Can y'all hear Percy? I can hear him. See, this just blends so well. It's really, they really do have a good formula in these chocolate bar palettes. There's several of them, I think. Well, I know. And I just love them. What color? Gold dipped, old money, rich girl. I think we're going to go in with gold dipped on the inner corner. And I might just try that with my finger. So that's, oh, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I kind of like that. Well, I just come up with a new look for this palette because, and I don't reach for this one anymore like I used to. It used to be like one of my favorite palettes, but you buy so many, you forget. I buy so many. I don't know if y'all buy so many, but I buy so many I forget which ones are my favorites. But I literally, I bet it's been a year since I touched this palette. Now, it does not, I guess I'm going to kind of highlight with that Dippin' Diamonds. Let's see, let's get a small brush. See how this goes. And I am just literally lightly going. You probably won't even be able to tell on camera what I just did. And then I'm going to go in the inner corner right here. Yeah, that's doing it. But I mean, if you think about it, this palette literally has everything. You've got neutrals, you've got pops of color, you got a black. I mean, it literally has everything. I do not know why I do not reach for this more. I really hope y'all can't hear Percy crying. I gave him a bone before I come up here, but you know. Alright, eyeliner. This is actually one of my favorite eyeliners too. So this is the Better Than Sex. I wish they would name things different. Deepest Black. And I'm going to kind of just, yeah, you know me. I'm going to get really close to that lash line with that. I may speed through this. And a trick to doing this and just getting it real close to the lash line is like with this pencil, can you see, let me set this down. Can you see how thin but long that is? You can literally just take it and kind of stamp it. You don't even have to draw, just kind of stamp it. Like lay it down. And it'll deposit that right there. Well, I just messed that one up. Dang it.
We'll fix it.
Porcelain. And like I said, this is one of my holy grails. I have had this in my collection now probably since it came out or shortly after it came out. And I continue to reach for it. It is, well, you'll see at the end of the day, it wears so good. Get my ears. I just absolutely love it. Percy, you can come up here. Percy's literally down at the bottom of the stairs, just crying to come up, but he won't come up. So if y'all hear howling, that's what it is. I need to sit. I just keep, look at this. I need to get those removed. I literally just sink and sink and sink and sink and sink. It's ridiculous. And maybe if I hold my mirror up, yeah, that might work better. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get into the mirror. I have a bigger mirror there, but I'm too blind to see it. Don't get old, y'all. Don't get old. Yeah, I got the wrong one. I'm literally not going in with a lot each time. That was probably too much, to be honest with you. So if you use some Too Faced products, put down below what your favorite ones are. Because like I said, I've not really tried anything new for a while. I guess they just really haven't. I don't know. They release a new Better Than Sex mascara packaging, but they don't change the formula. They come out with Dang Girl is what we're going to call it. So like I said, the names. Come on, y'all. So, yeah, I need to get in that corner of my nose a little bit. This is my little trick. I like to really get in there. And then I'll just pat. But, I mean, their products are good. They have some drama surrounding them, but I could care less on that stuff too. I have 2 different concealers as well. So, I mean, that should tell you something. I'm got the right one. I'm going to go in with Swan. And I'm just going to dot. I think I want a little bit right here. A little bit right there. A little bit right here. A little bit right here. Yeah, that should do it. And then I want to brush. But yeah, drama and cancellation culture is just not something for me. I will say, if you're not following my second channel, I am going to be, I did brainstorm on that a lot lately, and I have decided to go ahead and do it because that one I feel like, okay, this channel is my passion. I love this. I love sitting here talking to y'all. I love doing my makeup. So, I mean, I love trying new products. I love everything about this. However, I almost feel like I'm being called to the second channel, which is really hard because I don't feel like I'm at that point in my life where people should necessarily be listening to my advice. If that makes sense. But, oh well, we gonna do it. I'm really liking my complexion, guys. I'm doing it again. Sorry. Sit up straight, Kelly. Sit up straight. I don't want it. This brush, I don't think I've ever used to blend out concealer before, but it did an awesome job. What is this? It's a setting brush by Real Techniques. I like that for my concealer. It's one of those things where I need to wash my brushes right now, so I'm like scraping by with what I have to do this video and to get ready. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and kind of push that in a little bit. Oh, yeah, I really do like the way the complexion looks today. The other product I don't have is a lip liner. I don't think I have a lip liner. Okay. The Too Faced Born This Way. This is also a multiple purchase. This is another one I've used for years. And I literally got too much in there. And I'll just pour like a little bit in the cap. And I'll swirl it around. And then really dump it off. Because you don't want too much, you know. You just want to be able to set everything down. I'm going to take a smaller brush, like this one, which is dirty, but oh well. And I'm going to just, not excessively, I'm not baking, I'm using a little bit more product than I used on the rest of my face, but not a lot, so yeah. And I'm just kind of tapping it there. I will say it's time, if you've seen my videos in the past, I need to do my eyebrows and shave my face and do all that because, like I said, I haven't felt like doing anything. So then I have this palette, which I think I did in a giveaway. I love this. It is, I kind of use this one for like a bronzer. I love that blush. I don't feel like they're coming true to color on camera. This highlight is beautiful. So we're going to use this palette today. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go in with Sunny Honey. See, it's just a really pretty color. It's very warm, very bronzy, very beachy looking. So I need to be at the beach and not here where it's going to snow tomorrow. We're either going to get nothing or we're going to get a whole foot. I love North Carolina weather. You just don't know. You don't know. Unless you live here, you have no idea. It is. And I am going up in the hairline with this because if you guys see right here, your girl is getting a little bit of a spot that is not wanting to grow hair. But now like this one has started growing. So maybe if I push it. No, it's there. It's just not. Okay. I don't know. And then I'm going to go hit the jawline. And I know it looks like I'm using a lot of product, but I'm really not. I'm just blending. And then I'm going to go in with that Pink Wink I was talking about. That blush. And I know, I mean, it looks intimidating because it's so pink, but it really just gives a natural flush to the skin. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And I do want to contour my nose a little bit. Just a little bit. And I do not contour my nose like other people. I want a little button nose. Anybody else want a little button nose? I want a little button nose. So I like to go right across there so that my little tip stands out a little bit more. And then I'll kind of just take what's left and go right here to kind of narrow that down a little bit. So now highlight. I'm going to go back in with that brush that I set everything with. And I am going to grab that Satin Sheets. So I'm saying, really? Okay, done. So now I have this also that is like one of my favorites. The kids ate it. I did a video with Clara. I don't think I ever posted it. And she literally, we tasted it and it even tastes like chocolate. But I'm just going to kind of warm up my whole face with this. And I know I've already contoured, bronze. But this just, to me, is a finishing touch because it has so much shimmer in it. But it's beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it. And if you get the powder in your mouth, it tastes like chocolate. You can't lose. Alright, so now I'm going to do mascara. I'm going in with the Better Than Sex on the bottom. Actually, I'm probably going to use this as a primer on the top too. And I know I'm not putting anything under that lower lash line, but I don't know if I want to. I may need to. Yeah. And this is, like I said, this is old. It's about dried out. I probably should not be using it on my eyes. It's that old. But, yeah, you guys are not going to be able to even see the full effect of that. And I didn't curl my eyelashes. Oops. So let's let that dry. We'll get that palette out and we'll figure out what we want to put on the lower lash line. Let's do a pop of color. I've done everything real natural. Now I'm going to do, ooh, let's do a pop of color. What do you think? Maybe the purple. Let's do the purple. Ding, ching, 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 ching. Hopefully I don't just smear that black. We'll dry it. Oh, yeah, I kind of like the pop of purple. I ain't gonna lie. Who doesn't like purple? I mean, really. Purple's pretty. Okay, now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I do not ever recommend curling your eyelashes after you put some product on your eyes. But if you could see this, you'd see I've done it before. Because I just forget sometimes. And I have to curl my eyelashes or you won't see them. And I'm not putting lashes on today, so. Oh, my ear hurts so bad. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to let you guys read the name off of this. Oh, you're not going to be able to read the name off of this. It's Dang Girl. Dang Girl. That's what we're going to say. Ugh, the names. Do better. Make better choices. It's like, I don't understand why we can't say black mascara, purple eyeshadow. I come up with names like Skinny Dip and Tan Lines and Orgasm. I mean, really? This one's probably about done too. You can probably see both of these in my empties. Yeah, that's not going to be enough lash for me. But like I'm saying, don't blame the mascaras because they're both good mascaras. This is a multiple purchase. This one, I don't know if I'd purchase this one again. I like this one better. But they just got thrown in the empties bucket, and I'm going to reach for a different mascara because, yeah, I need some. Let's try the Fenty Beauty one. I hadn't tried it. It's sitting there, but I hadn't tried it. Let's just go out with 20,000 different mascaras on our face. Alright, I think that's as good as it's going to get for the mascara. And I don't know that I want to do a wing. I kind of feel like it needs a wing, but I don't want to fool with it, so we're not going to do it. That does work good as a wing. And then I have like 20 of these, and there's only one color sitting here. This is one of my favorites, though. It's Granny Panties. You see what I'm talking about? Come on, Too Faced. Ain't better choices. I don't have a lip liner, so we're going to go in with this and try and carve out my lip. I'm concentrating so hard because it tickles so bad. Is that crazy? Does anybody else get tickled when they're doing their lips? And this is probably going to make my eyes are watering. I do like that color, but it makes my teeth look gray. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush. Now notice, it's not got any, well, it might have some residual powder on it, but I'm really just going to blend my skin in. Blend everything in. I like everything to look kind of cohesive, like it's meant to be there. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my setting spray. And I'm really just going to go ham. Whew. Okay, y'all. That is my whole face of Too Faced. Okay. I will see you all. I will be back later tonight. And we'll see how everything wore while I sweated at work. Alright. Love yous. 3, 2, 1. And here I am. Okay. So I just got off work and I'm home. It's maybe a few minutes after 10. So I've had this on about 10 hours because I think it was just a little bit after 12 when I put it on. Let me get the mirror. There is nothing left on my nose, but that's not the makeup's fault. I have literally blown my nose like 500 times. My eyes got really itchy. I think I even said something about it in that video. Got really itchy, and I think that mascara was just too old. I should not have been using that mascara. I did take the lips off and switch out for something different. It just wasn't, that color just wasn't going with the flow. So, yeah, I love the bronzer. I love the highlights. I don't know if you guys, can you guys see? There's a little bit there. I don't really like a super blinding highlight on a regular basis. So I already knew I loved this foundation. I do think it works better with my other primers, just because that's what I think. I don't know. The primer's not my favorite. I've always have it. I'll always use it on the days when my face just really needs that extra drink of moisture. It works really, really good, but I still prefer my other primers when my skin is just normal. And even though it's cold in January, it's not really been all that dry. And I keep looking over there again, don't I? Sorry. I'm tired, y'all. I'm so sick. And I'm so tired. My ear hurts so bad. So, yeah. The eyes held up. The eyeliner's held up other than where I've been, you know, scratching and pulling. The mascaras, I like the Better Than Sex mascara. I'm not a huge fan of the Dang Girl mascara. But, yeah. So, concealer. Do you guys see that? There's like this bump coming up. I don't know what's going on. It's not like a regular pimple bump either. It's like, I don't know. I'm falling apart. That's what it's like. It's like I'm falling apart. So yeah, there's not anything I wouldn't recommend that I wore today. Except for maybe the Dang Girl mascara. But even it's a good mascara, it's just not, you know, necessarily my favorite. I do feel like the blush is gone. I don't see it. I see the bronzer. I see the highlight. The blush might be there a little bit, but it definitely doesn't have that pinky glow. The lipstick, I normally like it. I just couldn't be bothered with that color today. It didn't go with my look. I had slapped it on crazily. For some reason, my lips were sensitive and it was tickling me. So, yeah. That is pretty much everything for today. So, y'all have a good night. Love yous. Bye.